Sunday, Week 7, NFL, let's get into it. Panthers in the Superdome. Drew Brees looks to Jared Cook on National Tight Ends Day for the touchdown to go up 7-0. Now up 2 scores, but Panthers fighting back. Bridgewater looks deep down the middle of the field, finds DJ Moore wide open for the touchdown, 14-10. Ensuing Saints drive, Panthers getting it done on defense. That's Brian Burns with the pressure, the sack, and the strip. Marquise Haynes with the recovery. Panthers got the ball, down 4. That would lead to this. It's DJ Moore again, this time on a sweep with a shovel pass. Yes, that is a passing touchdown for Teddy Bridgewater. Moore's second trip to the end zone of the day. Panthers take the lead. Gave Brees too much time, though. In a minute and a half, he drives back down the field, finds Deontay Harris in the front of the end zone to put Saints back in front. Panthers fight back again. Curtis Samuel up the gut, but the Saints would tack on a field goal in the fourth quarter and take this one 27-24. Bills at Jets, and can you believe it? Everything going right for the Jets early. Sam Darnold with a nice touch pass to Braxton Berrios for the first down. Showing up on defense, too. They stripped Josh Allen in the red zone to put an end to that scoring threat. Jets still up 3-0. Ensuing drive, other end of the field, Darnold hands it off to LaMichael Perrine for the touchdown, and the 0-6 Jets have a 10-point lead on the first-place Buffalo Bills. But of course it couldn't last. They are, after all, the New York Jets. Buffalo takes momentum here with a big return to start the second half. Andre Roberts brings it out past midfield. The Bills, despite not getting into the end zone, are able to take this one because of 6 field goals and because the Jets failed to score in the second half. 18-10 is the final. Browns-Bengals here for the second weekend in a row. Baker Mayfield starts his day with an interception on the first pass from scrimmage. Bigger story from this play, though, as you can see, Odell Beckham gets tangled up tackling on the return. He would have to leave the game. Browns fear a serious knee injury, MRI, to come Monday. But the game would go on, and so do we. Pick it up in the fourth, 5 minutes to go, 3-point game. Baker finds Kareem Hunt for his 4th touchdown of the day to give the Browns the lead. Joe Burrow leads the Bengals right back down the field, 4th and inches, near the goal line, finds Giovanni Bernard out in the flat for the touchdown, puts them ahead by 3 with 1 minute to go. Now just 38 seconds, Browns near midfield. Baker looks deep downfield to his right and finds T. Higgins, who goes up and over the defender to set the Browns up in scoring position. Now just 16 seconds, Baker looks to his right again, this time in the end zone though. It's Donovan Peoples-Jones who gets his feet down. Only his 2nd reception on the season, but this was a big one. Gives the Browns the win, 37-34. Cowboys in Washington, and what better way is there to start an NFC East matchup than a strip sack and a safety? That's exactly what we got here. Andy Dalton coughs it up. Football team with a 2-point lead. Still a 2-point lead, but not for long. Antonio Gibson takes it in from 12 yards out to give Washington a 9-point advantage. Jumping ahead, 15-3, Logan Thomas stays on his feet for his 2nd touchdown in as many weeks, and Washington takes this one 25-3. Moving on, Green Bay in Houston. This one was all about Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams. Here they link up to put the Pack up 7-0 early. Rodgers would keep looking Adams' way, this time to his left in single coverage, finds Adams down the sideline for a 28-yard completion. Adams would finish the day with over 170 receiving yards and add this score, his 2nd touchdown of the day, as the Packers bounce back after a drubbing in Tampa Bay last week, beat the Texans 35-20 this time. Lions in Atlanta, now pay attention here, because this is Todd Gurley trying to score a touchdown. I say it like that because later in the game, Atlanta's down 2 with about a minute and a half left, trying to run the clock to kick the game-winning field goal as time expires. So the Lions let Gurley into the end zone to go up by 6 after a 2-point conversion. You can see Gurley tries to hold up at the 1-yard line, but breaks the plane by about an inch and gives Detroit another chance. Well, against any other team, the Lions probably squander the opportunity, but we know Atlanta looks for new ways to blow games every single week. So of course, Matthew Stafford marches right down the field, last play of the game as time expires, game-winning touchdown pass to TJ Hawkinson. Lions take this one 23-22. From one crazy game to another, it's the battle of the undefeateds in the AFC. Pittsburgh in Tennessee. Benny Snell takes the handoff and finds the end zone to go up 2 scores early. Tannehill comes right back down the field to cut the lead in half with a touchdown pass to Corey Davis. But then it looks like the Steelers are getting ready to run away with it before halftime as Ben Roethlisberger finds Deontay Johnson to go up 24-7 in the last minute of the second quarter. Down 20 now, but Tannehill finds A.J. Brown on a short crossing route, and he takes off. Watch, one missed tackle, and he's gone. 69-yard touchdown to cut it to 27-14. Just a 3-point game in the closing minutes. Steelers trying to put it away. Ben to the back of the end zone. Ball's tipped, and Amani Hooker comes up with the interception. Titans get the ball back with 2.5 minutes to go. Need a field goal to tie. Touchdown to win. They set up the field goal, 55 yards. Steven Gostowski looks good, but then hooks right. Steelers hang on 27-24. Bucks Raiders, we know Gronk loves Vegas. Brady finds him here for the touchdown and the lead. Beautiful back shoulder for the pair's 92nd touchdown connection. That's tied for second all time. Just before the half, Brady continues his clinic, shows he's not washed up with this deep bomb to Scotty Miller for the score, 21-10. Vegas tries to keep it close. Derek Carr finds Darren Waller for the score to cut the lead in half, but not much you can do about a vintage Tom Brady game. Here he finds Chris Godwin for the score. Bucks win big, 45-20. Snow game in Denver. Kansas City coming to town. Clyde Edwards-Helaire doesn't seem to mind much. Breaks 4 tackles on his way to the end zone for the early touchdown. Denver kept it interesting in the first quarter. Drew Lock, play action keeper, brings it in himself for the touchdown to tie it up at 7. We knew it wasn't going to last, though. Here Locke is looking to hook up with a receiver, instead finds Daniel Sorensen of the Chiefs going the other way. He'll take it back untouched for the pick 6 to put Chiefs up 17-7. And if the defensive touchdown wasn't enough, here Byron Pringle gets his hands on the ball on a kick return. One cut, gasses everyone on his way to the end zone for a kick return touchdown. From the Chiefs, we saw a rushing touchdown, a pick 6, a kick return, and Patrick Mahomes would add a passing touchdown to Tyreek Hill as the Chiefs dominate 43-16. Jags-Chargers picking up in the second half with a blocked punt. Daniel Thomas gets the stuff, the scoop, and the score to give Jacksonville the lead. Looking for their first win since week 1. Not if Justin Herbert has anything to say about it. Drops back, looks to his left, launches one downfield for Virgil Green in the end zone. 26-yard touchdown to retake the lead. Gardner Minshew says, "Oh yeah, you got a deep ball? Watch this. Same play, go route, left sideline, Chris Conley, end zone, tie game, 22-22. Jacksonville scores again, up by a touchdown. Justin Herbert with the ball, looks down the right sideline for Jalen Guyton. 70 yards to the end zone to tie the ball game up again. Unfortunately for the Jags, they wouldn't have an answer. Chargers threatening again. Herbert rolls out, looking for a target, doesn't like what he sees, takes it himself to go up by a score. Chargers win 39-29. Niners in Foxborough getting started early. First drive, Raheem Mostert out, Jeff Wilson Jr. in and in the end zone. Can't see in the pile of bodies there, but he crosses the plane to give the Niners the lead. Early looked like maybe it was going to be a game. Garoppolo overthrow finds Devin McCourty for the interception. Returns it inside the 40 before he's tripped up, sets up New England nicely. That would be about the last good thing to happen to the Patriots. Up 16-3, the Niners driving, hands the ball to Wilson again, 16 yards to the corner pylon for a touchdown. Wilson still wasn't done though, takes the pitch to the other pylon this time for his third score of the day, 30-6 San Francisco. And the cherry on top of it all, Newton off Edelman's hands for his third interception of the day. That would find him a spot on the bench. Jarrett Stidham comes in, doesn't make a difference. 33-6 is your final. Seahawks-Cardinals, a lot happened in the first 57 minutes of the game. We're going to pick it up in the last 3. Down 10, Kyler Murray finds Christian Kirk for his second score of the game to cut the deficit to 3. After a stop, Cardinals get the ball again, set up Zane Gonzalez on a 44-yard game-time field goal attempt. Gonzalez sneaks it through the left upright. We have tie game going to overtime. In overtime, Arizona with the ball again. Chase Edmonds breaks a run to the outside, 32-yard gain down to Seahawks' 33-yard line to set up a game-winning field goal attempt. But Gonzalez, the regulation hero, hooks it and we play on. Seahawks with a chance to respond. Last minute, Russell Wilson looks over the middle, but instead finds Isaiah Simmons, Wilson's third interception of the day. That would set up Gonzalez with a chance to redeem himself, 48-yarder, and he nails it. Cardinals hand the Seahawks their first loss, 37-34 in overtime. That'll do it for this week's Sunday NFL Recap, produced and presented by Freestyle Sports Media. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next week.